19 days until Election Day, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump continue to make their final pushes in the race to the White House. Today, Kamala Harris attends campaign events across 3 cities in the battleground state of Wisconsin, while Donald Trump attends a charity dinner in New York. Our CBS News campaign reporter is following both campaign trails. In a moment, we'll get to Jake Rosen on the Trump campaign. But first, to Nidia Cavazos in La Crosse, Wisconsin, with what to expect for Harris's 3-city run today. Nidia, thanks so much for being with us. This was the Harris's campaign 6th trip to Wisconsin. What is she going to do there this time around?
Good morning. Vice President Harris will be in Wisconsin today, yet another battleground state where the race is tied between Harris and Trump. But today, Harris in Wisconsin, her focus is going to be on the youth vote here. She's trying to rally up support and make sure that she strengthens her base and that these young people are actually going to come out and vote for her come the time. Now, Vice President Harris will start in Milwaukee. She's going to be attending a college class where she'll be delivering her agenda and talking to students about what it is that she's planning, what her economic agenda constitutes of, and then she'll head off to 2 rallies in La Crosse and Green Bay.
Now, Nidia, the vice president also appeared on Fox News last night for an interview with Bret Baier, and they really touched on a variety of issues, including immigration, the economy, but there were some contentious moments in that exchange. Was there a moment or two that stood out to you during that back and forth?
Yes, there definitely was a lot of back and forth and some very heated moments with this interview. But one of the top headlines from this interview was the fact that Harris, for the first time, was able to give an answer when asked if she was going to be different from Biden, if she would have done something different. And to this, we did get a response from Harris, and she said her presidency would not be a continuation of President Joe Biden's, and that when a new president comes in, it brings in new experiences, new leadership, and this is exactly what she intended to do. She also made it a point to point out that she's not a politician who has spent her entire time in Washington. So this was a noteworthy moment, given that she had been asked this question several times before. Now, in terms of the strategy here, many of Harris' campaign advisors and officials did tout the fact that Harris did go on with Fox News and was able to sit down and take the tough questions. So to them, to the Harris campaign, this was a win, as they are trying to court Republican voters or independents who are not necessarily sold on the idea of former President Donald Trump.
Pretty wild that we are less than 3 weeks away from Election Day. Nidia Cavazos, our CBS News campaign reporter in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Thanks so much, Nidia. Meanwhile, Harris's running mate, Governor Tim Walz, travels to North Carolina today for rallies in 2 cities there, Durham and Winston-Salem. Walz also visited Wisconsin earlier this week for a 5th time. Meanwhile, Jake Rosen is in New York with the very latest on the Trump campaign trail. Welcome, Jake. Thanks so much for being with us. Traditionally, both the top Republican and Democratic candidates attend this New York charity dinner. The former president plans to go as well. Harris traded in her invitation to instead campaign in Wisconsin. What is the significance of this event? Why is it so important?
Well, this dinner, the Al Smith dinner, was named after the first Catholic nominee for president in 1928. And going back to the 1980s, like you said, every top Republican and top Democrat nominee has spoken at this dinner. It's a fundraiser for the Catholic Archdiocese here in New York and around the country. But it also is meant to be kind of a comedic evening where candidates can poke fun at each other. Jim Gaffigan, who will be emceeing tonight, obviously might poke fun at both candidates, as we saw him on SNL a couple weeks ago, talking and role-playing as Tim Walz during the CBS News vice presidential debate that they did a sketch about. But typically, it's an opportunity for both candidates to show some bipartisan fundraising and charity kind of ability. However, that will not be the case tonight. It'll just be Donald Trump giving remarks later tonight.
And Jake, Trump also held a town hall event with Univision addressing questions from undecided Hispanic voters. One of the big topics, January 6th. How did the former president address that?
Well, Donald Trump has been asked twice about this in kind of these forums and town halls this week. Earlier this week in Chicago, he was asked whether it was a peaceful transfer of power, and Trump said that it was, to some pushback from the moderator at a Bloomberg town hall. And yesterday we saw in that Univision town hall that a voter gave Donald Trump an opportunity to win back his vote by explaining what happened that day. Donald Trump called it a day of love and said that people were there not just because of him, but because of the election, essentially blaming others for what happened that day in terms of the violence on the Capitol, the deaths that resulted as a result of those attacks on police officers on the Capitol Hill on January 6, 2021. And again, this is just a repeated pattern as we get closer to Election Day, as we get closer to January 6, 2025, of Donald Trump basically saying he is not to blame for anything that happened that day, kind of giving a revisionist history of what really happened that day, which is that he did encourage his supporters to go to the Capitol and protest. And obviously we know what happened from there.
CBS News campaign reporter Jake Rosen. Thanks so much, Jake.